shaking.
Why?
Alright, I am broadcasting.
Hold on, I'll be back.
Don't forget, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube. You can go to my YouTube channel.
I can't find it.
What are you looking for?
Oh, just my electronic. So did you send me an invite to it?
What are you looking for? No, I didn't. I don't know how to send you an invite. Go to YouTube. Do you know how to see your YouTube subscribers?
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, if you can, find Justin Williams and subscribe to me. That's me.
Is that your name?
My profile picture on YouTube is an alien on the dollar bill.
Alright then. So what's your name?
Justin Williams. You'd be better off to go to your YouTube channel and find me, 'cause there's a lot of Justin Williams. No, just look up. No. Just look up Andromeda Live, Mass Effect Andromeda gameplay. And it's a live feed.
Wait, what?
Go look up Mass Effect Andromeda. All three words have capital letters at the beginning. Capital M,
Andromeda.
Mass. Yeah, Andromeda. Gameplay.
Alright.
You should see one that says Justin Williams. And it's live.
Live.
They don't say live when you type it in.
Doesn't it?
Ooh, I found a merchant.
I can't find it.
Alright. Yeah, I guess look up Justin Williams then. Or actually, I gotta. Oh, never mind, dude. I can do this. What is your Facebook name? I'm gonna message it to you.
I don't have Facebook, sorry.
I thought you had a Facebook. I thought I got you on Facebook.
Nah. Don't even have it.
I thought I had you on Facebook, man.
I have Instagram and Snapchat, that's all I've got.
Let's see. Sharing. Or just go to my profile and go to. You should be able to see it on my profile in the game system.
I need to keep
Your profile.
but I can
Alright.
send your way.
Alright. There it is!
Mm-hmm.
Oh ho, ding, 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 ding.
Ooh, look at that armor. What kind of armor is this dude selling? Hey, wait till you see my suit of armor, man. No, he's got nothing good. My shit's better. Here, let's go back to my ship. If I can figure out, there it is. I'll show you what space looks like. Oh, that's my ship.
Sick. Oh, that's sick. Your guy looks cool.
Oh, I ended up making my character look like that girl I like.
Yeah. Are you watching your own video?
Yeah, I got it on YouTube so I can see comments if anybody ever comments. Which nobody ever fucking watches, so. There's the Citadel, that's where I was at. You see that ship in the middle of the circle right there that's docked with the big space station? That's what brought us to the Andromeda galaxy. Hey, it's the Robo Voice. NM plays.
I subbed to your channel.
Nice. No messages. I'm gonna show you my suit of armor.
I just heard in the background. Ah.
There's my armor.
Oh, that looks sick!
That's the
This looks
character.
unreal. Ooh, damn.
Now let's go show you the Andromeda galaxy.
Alright.
I love playing this game just for the graphics, man. It's the beauty of it. Welcome to Andromeda. That's where we entered into Andromeda. This freaking dark matter. It destroyed part of our ship. I'll show you the black hole. Where I meant to go.
The black hole. No one ever wants to go in there. Why's that? Because it's the black hole.
The center of the center of Andromeda. Same as the Milky Way. Got a big old black hole in the middle.
Milky Way. Oh, cool. Can't believe it kicked us out of the servers. Wait, imagine if it was like first, we were just like in the first and second place. and like it kicked us out of service just then.
Yeah, I know. That would suck.
I would have cried.
Show you how the light bends around a planet. Good as if it's got a moon. It's trippy. Makes the planet look deformed.
Not wrong.
Can't make the rings look like it. Nope. Just a planet. Funny, it looks like the planet's getting sucked into the black hole.
Yeah.
Alright, back to the mission at hand.
Back to the mission.
I'm gonna go talk to some people. Nexus, that's what the place is called. It's modeled after the Citadel from the other games. What's funny is, it took them 600 years to get here. What they don't realize is they left shortly before the third game happened. In the third game, at the end, everybody dies. Human has to start over. We have to start back from the caveman era. So what they don't realize is by the time they got here and woke up talking about their loved ones back home, their loved ones back home are dead. There is nobody back home. The people back home are cavemen. And they don't know that, 'cause there ain't no communication with the Milky Way. 'Cause we were in cryostasis for 600 years to get here.
Alright then. Jeez. Bit brutal. How long do you reckon the servers will take?
A couple hours.
Yeah. Might play it tomorrow then, if it takes that long.
Mm-hmm. Last time they updated, it took about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It wasn't too long. Like a server maintenance. Where to go, where to go. I got a lot of side missions too. I got a lot of people to talk to. This is a role-playing game. There's basically talking with people and then getting to explore and have combat.
Alright then.
I like it. They actually made the planets open world exploring. There's 6 planets to explore. I've only explored 1 planet and got it set up and ready for people to live on. It's terraforming. So hopefully when I make some more progress I can go back to the planet, most of the radiation be gone, and I can explore the rest of the planet.
Yeah.
Because in the third and the other ones, it was you explored the galaxy and shit, but it wasn't open world exploring once you were down on the ground doing a mission. And see, this place, they're just now getting it up and going. All the people walking around are people from our ship that's being woken up out of their cryostasis. None of the other ships made it, so the human ship was the only one that made it. You know, we had a couple alien people on it, but like this blue girl, her ship that had her race on it didn't make it. So they're the only ones of their species in this galaxy. And so far from exploring the other planet, I believe that the bad guys have taken the other ships. I'll find out later on. 'Cause I've made it past the demo.
Aye.
So I'm in new territory. I don't know what's gonna happen. Have any new armors? Say that's the armor from the first 3 games. N7 armor.
Oh, that's sick.
Here's the alien armor. This is what I'm currently wearing.
Jeez.
I want to get this one. I like that helmet. And the color of
Yeah.
the purple.
Looks cool.
Royal purple. And then I discovered this alien race of armor. Which is, I want it now. I gotta get the material to build it. That's fucking beast. I hope I can change the color of the light on it.
Yeah.
Make that shit glow purple and have black armor. What kind of guns do these people have? Ooh, they got some pretty guns. Looks like some Halo shit.
Better than us ones. Better than us.
What can I build? Oh man, I've got everything but that last element.
Wait, so you can build guns?
Yeah, you can build armor, guns, you can upgrade your vehicle, but you gotta gather the elements you need.
Oh,
There's a whole list
in
of
the background,
elements.
in the background it's so trippy because when you talk, it's like you can hear your voice and your voice at the same time. It's like both.
Yeah, it ain't coming for me. My video I got playing ain't even playing, it's paused. I just got the comments up.
Can you make like a bow mixed with like a shooting gun?
No, but I can have elemental weapons.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Oh, sick.
I have a math problem. Some vital
I ain't got the
equations that
material
only a mind
needed
like Sam's
though.
could solve. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps random noise.
What other
perhaps
guns
not.
can you make?
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an
Make
opportunity to
explosives,
counter
make add-ons,
Given the
mods,
complexity
and all
and the
that.
security implications, I recommend transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you. I'll see if I have time. Thank you, Pathfinder. Please thank Sam as well.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a side mission completed. Can I go through here? No.
Whew.
Oh, this is the museum. There's the Milky Way.
Milky Way. Web and dirt.
Already been here. I gotta go this way.
Damn.
Nope, done been this way. Gotta go down. Woman runs so fast. Oh, I'm going somewhere right. Oh, it's the club. Let's go have a drink with this lesbian chick. Where is she? Oh, she's my co-pilot. It's the woman from the British chick in Fallout 4.
Oh yeah.
Hey there. Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar.
Lay it on me.
So, folks try and help.
I wanted to buy you a drink, not help you with a fucking mission.
Keep an eye out for anything interesting. You could use
Let me
some
buy you a
research,
drink.
and we'll
Let's
let
go
you
to this
test
mission
it
first.
first.
Right. I get a feeling the testing will be interesting.
Don't worry. Dutch may complain a lot, but he's loving it. And he's the best chemist I know. You're
What's
a
your
good
favorite
chemist.
movie?
I have no favorite movie.
What do you like the best?
Damn it, this is supposed to be the chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. We'll keep crawling out of the woodwork
What
like...
movie do you like the best?
It's supposed to have been his chemistry lab, instead it was turned into a club.
Hi. I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guinea pig. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and...
I used to have a guinea pig.
Bad people.
Thing was annoying, it never shut up.
Set up. So inconsiderate.
What do you mean?
Right? They keep bringing things.
My daughter had a pet guinea pig, and all it did was fucking sit there and make noises all day and night. Thing never shut the fuck up, dude. I'd sit outside of my room in the hallway floor just so I could get some fucking sleep.
Damn right they
So
are.
do you and your
I mean,
daughter like live in?
Yeah, my daughter lives with me.
In your mum's house.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully if you get that girl, you can go to her place and bring her with you.
I think me and her's got the same perspective. We need our GEDs more than anything.
What, does she have a kid as well?
Things are shaping up, Pathfinder.
No, she don't.
Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the self.
Here's this black dude that I can get with.
Feels good, right?
What do you mean?
It's one of the companions you can sleep with on the game.
There we go.
Game's kinda racist. He's like, there's like only 2 black guys in this whole game.
It's true, right?
Like, seriously. I made my character look Asian. I'm like the only Asian character in the game. Like, if they're gonna have a human species, they need to have all races. All accents. People from all parts of the planet. Not just people from Britain and America.
Captain. We're going down.
Considering they said in the story that Chinese built this ship that we're in.
Do you know, I've always wanted a black girlfriend because I like what black kids look like. They look cool.
Awesome, dude. Ain't you black?
Huh?
Ain't you a black guy?
No.
Uh-huh.
I'm
Seen your
just a dog.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. I don't look what I sound like.
I was shocked when I saw that. I'm like, wait, you're black? I thought you were white. 'Cause you sounded like just a white Australian. No, a normal Australian you'd see on TV and shit. The hell, dude, I don't even know what I got in me. I know I got Cherokee, I got Italian. That's all I fucking know.
You've got Italian.
Yeah.
I've got Austrian.
I'm gonna go explore more parts of the ship now.
Don't know why, but I've been to Germany.
I've been to Canada, Mexico, the borders, but never out of the United States.
Are there like Mexican guards all around?
No, just a fence. A
Just a
shitty,
fence.
shitty wired fence. Not
Is that
anymore though.
Donald Trump's policy?
No, Donald Trump's wall's fucking solar powered. It's got big ass giant solar powered spotlights on it.
Do you like Donald Trump?
Not really, I don't care for him. He's president, I support him on being president, but other than that, I don't give a fuck about him. Just another president.
Do you know Kim Jong-un wants to blow up America?
Can you blame him? Half the fucking planet wants to blow up America. People here's like, oh, we're the most loved country in the world. I'm like, yeah, go overseas and say that and see how fast you get shot. Or choked to death, or beaten.
It's in us, huh? Where are the rest of you?
That'd be funny. Just like, do you love America?
Now, beyond a freelancer or two.
They tell you to have caution when you go to Egypt and shit. When you have anything that shows you're American, that they're very cautious because Americans get robbed all the time. Some of them get kidnapped and sold into slavery.
Oh my god.
It ain't that safe to travel. I'm a slave to myself, not the system. I said fuck the system.
What do you do with your daughter? Do you like make her sandwiches and all that?
Well, yeah, I'm a slave to being a dad. I'm a slave to knowledge.
When did you have her?
When I was 16. Yeah, 16, man.
Why 16?
Oh, 'cause I fucked up. But
Yeah.
it saved my life. If I wouldn't have had her so young, I would have went into the military. I would have went in as weapons technician. So going in as weapons technician, I would have been more than likely sent overseas to desert combat. Because the sand does horrible shit to your equipment and weapons. So they needed a lot of maintenance. You had to constantly keep your soldiers' weapons in check and make sure they are not going to backfire in gym.
Oh, so you had
HNS is an arm
so
of
you
the
had your
initiative,
daughter, so
but
you
we serve the public, not them.
Yeah, ended up having a kid and didn't
Sometimes the higher-ups try
join.
to tell us what to broadcast. Tan,
So I got
So it was
lucky.
a
but
mistake.
we decide what to run and how
It
to
was a
run.
mistake I don't regret.
Causes friction, but at least I can
So
learn
it's
from
not a
myself.
mistake. Mistake's only something you regret. She was an accident.
Do you like her? Is she funny?
Who, my kid?
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
My kid's awesome. Till she comes back from her mom's.
Only had a couple interns.
And she doesn't want to fucking listen.
Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here.
Other than that, I don't mind her going to her mom's. Gives me a fucking break, man.
My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
Gives you a break to like play your own games.
It must be difficult to set up
I
a
have no
broadcast
clue how
from
many
scratch.
people's watching.
No, it's easy. Beyond the
Whoever's
staff
watching and you're mad I'm
authorities
talking,
and
I'm
constant
sorry.
technical glitches.
We was playing a game, they shut the server down, so I figured I'd stream. Till the server's back
She'll
up.
call me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give
Do
that
you know your... Wait, so are you on your like phone?
Yeah, I should probably turn off the mic so they can't hear us.
Before you
Not the
go,
mic, but in the settings. So that way they can hear just the game.
all over the places we can't broadcast yet. If I send
Like,
receivers to your
you know
ship,
how you're watching
by
on your
placing
phone
them on
and you're
some
streaming it on your PlayStation?
it'll help get
Mm-hmm. Now I'm gonna fix that. Alright, I go to broadcast settings.
Come
colonists.
on, listen.
Let's see. Sharing and broadcast settings. Audio sharing settings. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Audio share setting. Ah, there we go.
What do you need from me exactly?
I'm digging up good stories here, but not a lot of people beyond the Nexus can hear them. Our long-distance transmitter sends package data between ships, and even planet-side, provided there's a receiver on the other end. I need someone to place receivers and boost our signal. We only have a few, so they need to go on planets with people.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Great. Receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
It's you! You're the human Pathfinder. I'm Sid, Vetra's sister. Vetra's told me all about you. Well, not all about you, but the important bits. I should probably get back to work. It was real nice meeting you, though.
What work do you do here?
Oh, I just monitor comms from colonists. Progress updates, hazards encountered. Note it down, pass on a report to Sean at the end of the day.
Important job.
I know. It's nice.
I'll let you get back to work.
Any logistics updates are due within the hour.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
What brought you out here to Andromeda?
I was tired of being the good one.
The good one?
The Kandros family is old military. There were expectations, you know. Then my sister became a sculptor and cousin Irene went pirate on Omega. Everyone was proud that I stayed in service. But I kept wondering, when do I get my adventure? Jen Garson's dream was so grand, so gutsy, I had to be part of it.
It's rough out there. I might need backup if you can spare the people.
I have strike teams specializing in assault and extraction. If you need serious firepower, my Apex teams have you covered. But that isn't news to you, right?
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilkin, Evidence 7A.
Secure message from intelligence.
Hiram! They've
Requesting
seized the
on-cam
compound!
footage.
Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilkin. We're taking it back. No, I'm not letting your ego...
No, it isn't what we want. You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'll do the exploring. Don't you have someone else to track the numbers?
Get off your perch. This is where numbers become lives. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand. Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Good to see you. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
I guess this is one bet that paid off.
Point taken. Always revel in your victories.
That's why I'm standing here.
Oh, I never doubted you. It was the others. They don't share our vision, Ryder, of a prosperous future in Andromeda.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
I plan on doing a lot more than that.
That's the confidence we need. Take charge and ignore your critics.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on EOS, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Ryder, This is...
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Breck unlocked the AVP system. Just have to make the first spend to get started.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
The history of the initiative cannot show that we were defeated by a space cloud.
Some things are bigger than we are.
I will not accept that excuse. This is science, and your merry band over there are scientists, aren't they? Figure it out.
Goodbye, Director.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope, that things will get better. But until we find the other arcs, a cloud hangs over the initiative.
They're as much a part of the initiative as the human arc. We'll find them.
We have to. Tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilk and Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
I think we already have. Though physical evidence will only bolster the case.
I'm hoping it proves something else happened.
This case has been a political nightmare. With all we've been through, the people need stability. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Sounds like the Nexus has had a rough time of it.
Publicly, I would say we're more than up for the challenge. Privately, I can tell you, it's been a disaster. The Scourge killed hundreds, many of them our senior leadership. Even the founder of the initiative, Gian Garson, is dead.
How did Jean Garson die?
With the rest of the leadership, when the Nexus hit the Scourge, a large wing of stasis pods was destroyed. They were killed instantly. These people traveled 600 years and died. Jean Garson never glimpsed Helios. She never saw her vision realized.
Kandros mentioned something about hitting the Scourge. How did it play out?
Criminal elements took advantage of the emergency and preyed on people's fears. An uprising followed. We had no choice but to turn to the Krogan to deal with them. They crushed the mutiny and the criminals were banished. Exiles, we called them. I doubt we've heard the last of them. They're led by an outlaw, Sloane Kelly. She used to be one of ours.
Who is this Sloane Kelly?
She was head of security on the Nexus. She opposed the uprising at first, but eventually turned traitor and joined them. Misguided sympathy for the plight of the common citizen? Nonsense. They posed a direct threat to our existence.
There don't seem to be many Krogan around.
Good riddance. The Krogan demanded a greater say in political matters. The last place you want them involved. They're muscle, nothing more. Good for fighting and lifting heavy objects. When they didn't get what they wanted, they left.
Why don't you like the Krogan?
It's common knowledge that they are a violent, ignorant species. Long ago, they waged nuclear war on one another. Their planet was decimated. My people tried to uplift them, but the Krogan could never tame their worst instincts. What if they bring their tempers to Andromeda? We'll all be dead.
What more can you tell me about the initiative?
It represents the greatest migration ever attempted. No one had ventured beyond the Milky Way before. We've all left home in search of freedom, fortune, perhaps a new beginning. We are the bravest souls each species has to offer. I hope the Nexus will serve as the seat of government for us all.
It looks like a melting pot around here.
The Nexus is home to several initiative species. Many came ahead of the Arks. The hope is that this station will one day serve as the governing body in Andromeda. Though I'm not sure what they were thinking, lumping Krogan into the mix. As a Solarian, my kind tend to have a low opinion of them. Nothing I've seen here has changed that.
Why do you think most people came?
There are thousands of reasons, one for every colonist here. What does any pilgrim seek? Usually, happiness. Finding the thing that eludes them. The thing to fulfill them. While we cannot promise they will find it, we can facilitate the search.
What do you know about the early days of the initiative?
As most everyone knows, Gian Garson's vision made it happen. She was an entrepreneur on Earth. Wealthy. Young for a human. Garson had the idea for the initiative in the early 2170s, I believe. Many thought leaving the Milky Way was impossible. But she persevered. And as with most great ideas, the doubters were wrong.
Any more information you can give me on the missing arcs?
No, and that is the distressing part. The Asari, Turian, and Solarian arcs are completely unaccounted for. If they had the same problems with the Scourge that we did, I fear the worst. Should you find any clues, please investigate. Without the other arcs, the promise of the Initiative can never be fulfilled.
Are there any other arcs we should expect?
We had hoped Quarians would be part of the first wave. But before departure in 2185, we got word they had technical problems with their ship. It seems they're also bringing along Drell, Hanar, and other species as well. Managing all of their biological needs caused complications. We won't see them for some time to come.
As director of the initiative, are you in charge around here or what?
If the others would allow me. They don't see me as the rightful successor.
What do I need to consider in making a planet viable?
Assuming the planet supports life, an outpost is critical. People like a roof over their heads, and you'll want to eliminate any hostile threats. Whether that's the cat or other terrors lurking in Helios, colonists being murdered on sight can be discouraging. Also, scouting and mapping terrain is a priority for any Pathfinder. And don't forget forward stations. You'll want those.
What can you tell me about forward stations?
I was afraid you'd ask. It's mostly what the engineers tell me. A forward station allows mining, equipment repairs, and resupply for field teams. I mean, who wouldn't want that?
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Tvessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakim, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tan's asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth. So that's what I need. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenience. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. You were great. I'll get to work editing.